Hello everybody, thanks a lot for dropping by. Today's video is going to be about 10 mind-blowing facts about the ocean. You've probably heard that the majority of our planet's surface is covered by oceans. Specifically, it's just a hair shy of 71% of the whole world is covered in oceans. What you might not have heard about though is that sea waves can move at hundreds of miles per hour, or that the ocean's depths are home to millions and millions of tons of gold, or that scientists have more detailed and more extensive maps of the planet Mars than they do of our oceans here on Earth. That's kind of crazy. Yes, as deep as our planet's oceans are in terms of sheer liquid, they're deeper still when it comes to fascination and mystery about our oceans. Here are some crazy facts about the oceans that are sure to blow you right out of the water. Number 1. The ocean is home to nearly 95% of all life on Earth. With so much going on well below the surface, it's easy to forget that the oceans are teeming with life. In fact, 94% of life is aquatic, according to the United States of America Science and Engineering Festivals. That means those of us who live on the land are part of a very, very small minority group. Number 2. There's an ice sheet larger than the continental United States. Just 2 vestiges of ice remain from our planet's last ice age: the Greenland ice sheet and the Antarctic ice sheet. The latter of the two is staggering in size, and when I mean staggering, I mean it is huge. 5.4 million square miles, and that's according to the National Snow and Ice Data Center here in the United States. It's roughly the size of the continental United States and Mexico combined. Now that is one hunk of ice. Number 3. The planet's longest mountain range is underwater and is 10 times longer than the Andes mountain range. The longest mountain range above water is the Andes, which is about 4,300 miles long. The actual longest mountain range on Earth, however, is the Mid-Oceanic Ridge, which snakes between all of the continents on Earth and clocks in at a staggering 40,390 miles long. That would be one heck of a hike right there. Number 4. The pressure at the bottom of the ocean would crush you like an aluminum can. In the Mariana Trench, which is about 35,802 feet below the surface of the ocean, which includes the deepest point on the planet, the water pressure is 8 tons per square inch, and if you were actually able to make it down to the bottom, it would feel like that you were being squished by at least 50 jumbo jet airliners. Number 5. The water at the bottom of the ocean floor is incredibly hot. In these deepest parts of the ocean, the water temperature may only be 2 to 4 Celsius, with the exception of water coming out of the hydrothermal vents in the ocean floor. The water released from these vents can be up to 400 Celsius or 750 degrees Fahrenheit. I know, I didn't think there was going to be any math either. It's the intense pressure at these depths, the same pressure that would crush you like an aluminum can, is what keeps the water from boiling. Number 6. According to the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center, tsunamis are triggered by seismic events and can move across the ocean at speeds of 500 miles or more when the ocean depth is at 3.7 miles or deeper. These waves are usually unnoticed by anybody, as they are only a few inches above the surface of the ocean. And as the waves move towards the land and the depths shrink, they pick up water, they pick up speed, and increase the above surface size. But thankfully, they do slow down. Number 7. The world's largest living structure is underwater. The world's largest living structure isn't an erroneous corpse of trees or even a massive fungus growing somewhere. It's the Great Barrier Reef right off the coast of Australia. The reef spreads out over an area of, get ready for this one, 133,000 square miles. And is so huge it can actually be seen from outer space. And on a personal note, I have been to Australia and have had a chance to go to the Great Barrier Reef. It is one of the most amazing things that I have ever seen. So if you get a chance, put that on your bucket list and get your butt out there. Number 8. If all the ice in the ocean melted, the sea level would rise approximately 26 stories. According to the NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California, if all the glaciers and sheets of Arctic sea ice melted all at the same time, the sea level would rise an estimated 262 feet, which is about the height of a 26-story building or just a touch under the size of our Statue of Liberty. Number 9. The ocean has more artifacts on the ocean floor than all of the world's museums combined. Thanks to the millions of shipwrecks, the ocean houses countless treasures and artifacts. National Geographic estimates that there are more treasures on the bottom of the ocean than there is in all of the world's museums combined. Number 10. Thanks to the ocean, most of our planet is very dark. Oceans have an average depth of about 12,100 feet, and because of light waves can only penetrate 330, maybe to 350 feet of water, everything below that point is dark. Seeing as water makes up most of our planet, this means that most of our Earth exists in absolute and total darkness all the time. That's scary. So, the oceans make up almost all of the living space that we have here right on Earth. This makes the world's oceans the largest spaces in the known universe inhabited by living organisms. Most of our oceans here on Earth have gone pretty much unexplored, which kind of blows me away because we can send people to the moon and we can send all kinds of spaceships to Mars and other planets, but we have no idea what's at the ocean floor or even what it looks like down there. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave that to the experts, seeing that I used to be afraid of the dark and I did see Jaws in the late 70s. No thanks.
If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of our videos.